Evening, Chief.
Good evening.
My question is this. If the key to a program like this is to create unpredictability, which upsets the would-be attackers' planning and sense of what's going on, why not use something else that creates unpredictability, but which doesn't impinge a constitutional right, and which also serves some other purpose as well? I'm thinking in particular of a situation like extra patrols, people on platforms that aren't there now, which would in themselves represent that same disruption, that same unpredictability, but also, for example, serve other purposes like the violence we see on platforms or gallery plays, things like that. Why choose an element of unpredictability which raises these constitutional concerns?
Well, to raise a constitutional concern, that's your analogy. We feel that we are not violating the Fourth Amendment because we have the right to ask a person if that person consents. If that person refuses to leave, then that person is free to go. So we're not impinging on anyone's civil rights by having them subject to a baggage screening. If they choose not to, they leave the system. If they choose not to and leave the item in their particular vehicle, then they're free to come into the system. And so with regard to how we patrol, we do in fact patrol. We increase our visibility. We do bring canines. We do work through the Northeast Corridor with all transportation agencies on several occasions during the month to make sure that we increase our uniform presence, that we do deploy our dogs, that we do pay attention to the juvenile disorders that sometimes accompany certain locations without the system. So the Metro Transit Police's mission is, in addition to the regular day-to-day crime, it is to be guarded against terrorism. And those of us in this room, if we think that mass transit is not a target, then we should be paying more attention to what's going across the country and what's going across the world.
Just to clarify, I'm sorry.